Thanks for coming on this week's podcast. This week we're going to talk about some of the changes that have recently occurred to LinkedIn and just trying to help you navigate to kind of find the key things you're going to need to be successful. So for whatever reason over the last probably 2 months, you've probably noticed that your LinkedIn profile has changed. It looks different. This is not uncommon. Probably every 2 to 3 years LinkedIn tries to give everything a facelift. And what I have found is usually there's an initial change, and then they get feedback, and they kind of fine-tune things. But for right now, it is what it is. And my job is to try to help you, find some of these key components that you really need on a day-to-day basis to use LinkedIn and to be successful. So today we're going to talk about how to find basically the LinkedIn email invite section of LinkedIn. And basically what that means is I'm a big believer that you want to be very real-time with LinkedIn. So when you get a prospect or you get someone who's called you, it's important to try to connect with that person. Certainly you can go and you can try to type in their name and you can try to find them, but that might not be the most efficient way to try to connect with them. So what I have always found that's been very successful for me is to go into LinkedIn and to actually put their email address into the invite area, and it sends an invite to that email address. So to find that, it takes about 5 clicks, where it used to take 2 clicks. I don't know why they've done that, but it is what it is. So here's how you get there. Step 1 is click on My Network in the upper middle of the page. It's going to bring up all of your connections. What you want to do is then click on the See All button on the left side. So basically you can see all of your connections. And what that's going to do is it's going to create an area here in the upper right-hand corner that says Manage Imported Contacts. So again, click that. And finally, you'll see another button on the right here that says Grow Your Network. Let me just highlight it for everyone watching. So click Grow Your Network. Of course, if you click on that, you'll come to that screen that you saw back in the past where basically you can click Invite by Email over here on the right, and obviously put the person's email address into this box here. And if you put into this box and click Continue, it will send them an invite to connect on LinkedIn. I have no idea why this is so buried, but in my opinion, or at least for me personally, this is vital. I use this on a daily basis, and it's how I went from probably 1,000 connections to 5,000 connections over the last 4 or 5 years. So, take your time, try to get comfortable with it, and next week we'll do another podcast on some of the other changes, as obviously there's a lot of little things that are still available, they're just in different spots. Thanks again, and talk to everyone soon.